In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between a hat, a hat-inator, and a fascinator, and what you should be wearing to the Kentucky Derby. I usually use the word hat to broadly describe anything you can put on your head. However, you've probably heard the term fascinator and hat-inator thrown around quite a bit the past few years, and you might be wondering which is which. After Princess Kate got married, the entire world learned what a fascinator was if they didn't know already. Remember when wedding guest Princess Beatrice wore that incredible pink Philip Tracy fascinator? That's what we might call an extreme fascinator. It was wild, but it was really cool. It was basically a headband with a base, and then the ornamentation was attached to that. Believe it or not, I bet it was a very comfortable piece to wear. It's definitely open to interpretation, but these days the word hat usually connotes a headpiece with a brim. It can be a fedora, a baseball cap, a bowler, or if we're talking about the Kentucky Derby, it's usually a hat with a brim, but more of the flat kind of brim like you might see Queen Elizabeth wear. Celebrities like Victoria Beckham, young royals, and more fashionable types tend to wear hat-inators or fascinators. There are a few keys to differentiating a fascinator from a hat-inator, which is really a hat-fascinator hybrid. But at some point, you just have to eyeball it and make a judgment call. I think we all know what a headband is. So if there's more going on than just the headband that's lying flat over your hair, but when no brim is involved whatsoever, I consider that a fascinator. When there is a brim, but it's not flat like Queen Elizabeth, I consider that a hat-inator. Sometimes there isn't a brim at all, but the base of the hat is large enough and to some extent tall enough to be considered a hat-inator as well. If you search my online boutique, shopho.com, you can search by hat, fascinator, hat-inator, headbands, and even hair jewelry and get a really good feel for what's what. By the way, I consider hair jewelry to be crystallized gold and silver headbands and tiaras. Those are perfect for black tie galas, weddings, special events, or even everyday use depending on your personal style goals. In the next video, we'll talk about how not to wear a hat and some common mistakes that people make when they're getting dressed in their hat outfits. Please check out my hat boutique, shopho.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more weekly fashion tips.